known as Teetee. You are watching Tawanda's Culinary and Crafting Creations, where I bring you in and give you culinary tips and crafting ideas. Today we're going to do a taco dip. And if that is something that you think that you would like to learn how to do, please join me. All right, thank you for joining me today. As I stated, we're going to make some taco dip. We're going to use, in our ingredients, we're going to use 1 whole onion. We're also going to use a whole red bell pepper. I have a whole bunch of poblano peppers, and that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to show you what they look like. They look like they're hot, but they are not hot, okay? These are like, they taste like sweet red peppers. This is the poblano. It has no heat whatsoever, none. So I'm going to use 2 of these, but you can use, one of these if you want, a red pepper. Or you can use green pepper, yellow pepper, whatever pepper you have, use that, okay? If you have taco seasoning, you could definitely use a packet of taco seasoning. I do not. I don't have it. So I'm going to have to go, I'm going to make my own. And I'm going to add a little extra in it. But I'm going to make my own. I'm going to use some ground cumin. I'm going to use some chili powder. I'm going to use some Italian seasoning. I'm going to use some pepper. I'm going to use some salt. I'm going to use some tomato base. I'm going to put some sachets in there, some Tony sachets. I'm also going to put some sofrito in here as well. And you can also put some tomato sauce in it if you want, or some tomato paste, and you add some water or some stock or something to it, okay, because that tomato paste is thick. I'm also going to put some cream cheese in here and some shredded cheese. I have some Mexican style cheese right here, and I also have some Colby Jack that I'm going to be using, because those are what I have on here. And instead of ground beef, I'm going to use ground turkey. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a drizzle of olive oil into our pan. We're going to turn our heat on to about medium high and add a drizzle of olive oil to the pan. Okay. Once that gets heated up, we're going to add our onion and our pepper. To the pan. Once that gets heated, okay. So how was y'all's day today? I had a pretty good day. I did. I enjoyed myself. I got some relaxation in. Usually my weekends are full of just running errands, and it'd be full. But this weekend it went pretty well. I was able to get some rest, which is always helpful. And of course I did some things around the house and stuff, because that's the only day I have really to do anything. All right, so to the pan, we're going to add all of the onion, the whole onion. And I'm also going to add my red pepper. I didn't bother to take the seeds out, guys. I kind of just chopped it up in there with it. And we're gonna let that go ahead and saute up. Alright, so you guys know that I do season. I love to layer my seasonings. So I'm going to hit these onion and peppers with some Italian seasoning. I'm just kind of sprinkling it all over my onions, making sure I get some in there. And then on top of that, I'm going to add, I think I'm just going to add some pepper. And we're going to let that cook until those onions get translucent. Gonna cook up a little bit. And then we're going to add in the ground turkey. Oh yes, the onions and peppers, they singing to me, y'all. Yes, they are sizzling. And as soon as they cook down some more, we're going to be adding our ground beef to this pot. And then we're going to cook that ground beef until it loses the pink and it's all browned. Now remember ground turkey, I'm sorry, I said ground beef. Ground turkey, remember ground turkey, it really doesn't have any oil in it. So there'll be no need to drain it. So what I'm going to do is just add my seasonings in while it cooks. Oh yeah, that's good. Alright, so let me go ahead and get this ground turkey. I'm going to add it right in. So now we're just going to start adding in our seasonings. Alright, I'm going to put about a tablespoon of this tomato base in there. Oh, that's more than a tablespoon. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of cumin. is kind of strong. I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of chili powder. I'm going to add some Italian seasoning. I would say probably about a good 2 teaspoons of it. Some black pepper. And I'm going to put some sachets in here. Some Tony. Now, Tony's is spicy. So, and this is the, extra spicy. So I put about 2 tablespoons in. You know, you need to decide what you want to put in yours. Now, if you have taco, I forgot, onion powder and a little garlic powder. You gotta do that. I'm putting about a tablespoon in mine. You can decrease it if you would like. And a little bit of garlic powder. There we go. Ooh. Excuse me. That seasoning's got to. Alright, so I'm going to get all that incorporated in. And once I get this ground beef browned up, we'll move on to our next step. Alright guys, the meat is good and browned. And as I stated, there's really nothing to drain. It's ground turkey, so there's really nothing to drain. We're going to go ahead and add our sofrito in. And I think I might add some chunky salsa too. We'll see. This is about half a jar of sofrito. So it's a half a jar of the Goya sofrito. I used the rest of that. Getting the sofrito mixed in. Next, we're gonna put about a whole container, well, half a container of cream cheese in here. Good half a container of cream cheese, and we're going to get that incorporated in. Now, the taco dip, we eat it just like it sounds, like a dip, and this is like our entree, and we'll have like some sides. You know, I might do some cauliflower rice and put it on top of that. Or we'll make some chips out of some low-carb tortillas and, you know, bake them in the oven with a little olive oil, salt and pepper, and use those to eat it with. Or you can use it as the filling for an actual taco or a burrito. I have done a quesadilla out of this before using a low carb tortilla. So you could do any of that. This is just something that you can make other things out of. You can make a burrito bowl using this. You know, have you some rice. If you eat rice or brown rice, or if you do cauliflower rice, you would do your cauliflower rice. You would do some of this. Maybe some romaine lettuce, some olives, some sour cream, and you would have a bowl. Okay, so I'm gonna add probably about a cup of the Mexican style cheese. That's all I had left in that bag. And I'm gonna add about a cup of this Colby Jack to here. This is gonna help to kind of thicken it up too. Okay. And then you just stir that in. As I stated, if you have taco seasoning, you can definitely use that. Just remember with the taco seasoning, it's going to have a lot of sodium in it. So sometimes it might be good not to use that. When I said sodium, I realized I didn't put any salt in it. And we're going to need a little salt. That's about half a teaspoon that I'm putting in there. I'm going to mix it in. Okay. Alright, so you get everything incorporated. See how it is? It's not thin at all. It's delicious. Looks kind of like a chili. Definitely doesn't taste like one. It tastes like taco. So yeah, guys. It's looking delicious. Yeah. And that's it. That was really easy, huh? This is an easy recipe. Like I said, this is something that you could do if y'all want to have a movie night. You can do this. You can like put this over some chips and have nachos. If you want to do Taco Tuesday, you know, make you some taco shells out of the low carb tortillas. And that's that. I'll make you a quesadilla. You can put this over rice, as I have stated. You can put it over cauliflower rice. This is delicious. And this is one of my staples. I usually do this at least once a month, at least, because we like it. It's delicious. It's like having a treat. It really is. That's it, guys. That is it. I'm going to put some in a plate. Let me wash this one off. And I'm going to show you how it looks plated up. All my towels just disappeared. Here we go. I mean, just be disappearing, guys. I'm like, where's my stuff? And I have a ton of these towels. And it's like it's never enough. Alright, so we'll plate some for you. So you can see how it looks. See the consistency of it. It's pretty thick. Oh, it smells delicious. You're gonna like it. If you make this, you're definitely gonna like it. See how it is? That's what I'm saying. It's a dip, but it's a good consistency, so you can, have this for dinner. On top of your rice. As a quesadilla, a taco, any kind of filling. You can do a burrito bowl with it, a protein bowl. It's great. And like I said, this is one of my staples. I do this, a couple of times. Well, I would say at least once a month. Yes, I did put it back in there because this is going to go into a container and it's going to be one of my meals for the week. But, yeah, so for my culinary tip for today, I want to say that we as a people, and I'm just talking people in general right now, we have become too dependent on the system to provide for us. If there was a food shortage, which some people are going through food shortages right now, a lot of people wouldn't make it because we depend on the grocery store to get our food. And I think that's a bad thing. My tip is try to grow some of your own vegetables. I know it's not easy for people like me who live in a complex. I have a condo, and I live on the second floor. But I grow things out on my balcony. Nothing to where I would get cited for having this stuff on my balcony. It's pretty, but I grow bell peppers, hot peppers, herbs. This year I'm gonna try my hand at some cucumbers and tomatoes. Definitely I'm gonna do my peppers and my bell peppers again. Definitely the herbs. I think we need to get back to growing our own vegetables and things. This is how we have become dependent on the system. And I don't mean system like, some folks mean system. When you say system, they thinking food stamps and EBT. No, I'm talking about the system of economics that we have here in the United States. It's crippling us. They're killing us with the food, all these pesticides and stuff. We need to try to be self-sufficient. We need to try to grow our own fruits and our own vegetables. Like I say, if you're in a place where, you are a renter and, you can't tear up the people's yard or whatever, don't use that as an excuse. You can do a container garden. We have a wealth of knowledge online where we can actually look up how to start a container garden, and it will tell you step by step what to do. And it's not expensive. You can go to the Dollar Tree. They have pots. They have potting soil. Walmart carries things, especially this time of year is spring. So, well, it's about to be spring. We're going into spring. And people are thinking about, doing things in their yard and growing flowers. But I say instead of growing flowers, we need to grow vegetables and fruit and herbs so that we can become self-sufficient, so that we can so that we can save some money. These are things that are going to be beneficial in the long run. I'm not going to start with the conspiracy theories and the rumor mills and stuff, but I can say this, we need to be getting to the point to where we can live off of things that we grow. I'm just gonna put it out there. I know, we don't have farms where we can go and slaughter animals or, pigs and hogs and that kind of thing to get meat, but you can grow vegetables. And if you can go grow vegetables or fruit, you will not go hungry. You can go out to a You Pick 'em and go out there, and whatever season it is, they let you pick. You pay so much money and they let you pick what you want and take it home. These are things that we should be doing. If you own your own home and you have a backyard or front yard, you need to be growing something out there. That's just that. That's my tip of the day. Take it for what you want to take it for. I hope it helps somebody today. I hope it blesses somebody today, because that's what I'm going to be doing. And in future videos, I'm going to show you my plants. So y'all have a wonderful day. Have an even better week. I love you. Until next time.